Good evening and welcome to the Memorial Day edition of the Chris Salcedo Show here on Newsmax TV. Contrary to what the Vice President tweeted out over the weekend, Memorial Day is not just about a three-day weekend. This day has been set aside to bring into sharp focus an American ideal that should be omnipresent 365 days a year. Our military, a cut above. That's our focus in tonight's preamble. In the Gospel according to John, chapter 15, verse 13, we read this: "No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." We've heard this Bible passage used to describe many of our fallen heroes. Their tales of valor passed down by their surviving friends, the veterans who returned home to tell a grateful nation of those who paid the last full measure of devotion in service to our blessed land. But our service members go far beyond laying down their lives for their friends. They do it for you. They do it for me. Complete strangers they'll never meet. But their level of service doesn't stop there. So honorable is our all-volunteer force that when called upon, they will not only lay down their lives for strangers, but for strangers in other countries that have asked for our help in a struggle to be free. This is how special the men and women of the United States Armed Forces are. And it is that bravery, selflessness, and sacrifice that we celebrate and honor today. We would do well to remember as we gather with friends and family and at get-togethers, barbecues, social gatherings of every sort, that the families of our honored dead will have an empty seat at the table this Memorial Day. We can't forget the sacrifice of the families of the fallen on this Memorial Day and the other 364 days of the year. Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, it didn't used to matter. All served and all were cherished. In our not-so-distant past, the U.S. military was a place where politics wasn't welcomed. In fact, political divisions would be a recipe for disaster in our fighting forces. Sadly, as with all things in our society these days, the military is one of the institutions that is under attack by left-wing extremists. They have introduced divisive training like critical race theory and the 1619 Project tenets into our military. The goal? Well, it's the same as it is with every other issue championed by leftists: destruction. Socialists have taken away our sports, our entertainment, our schools, and our culture. And now they seek to divide us against each other inside the last bastion of unity in our country, the United States military. After everything our fallen heroes have done for us, perhaps we can step up and help them. We as a people can reaffirm to our elected politicians that partisan wrangling and social experimentation is best left out of our military. Perhaps on this Memorial Day, we can commit ourselves to making sure that all of the sacrifice and pain shouldered by our fighting men and women in uniform, well, it wasn't for nothing. Perhaps we can stand for them today so that they will be able to stand for us tomorrow.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.